Hey everybody, how you doing? I just got a gun I bought probably 6 months ago. I bought it it was a good deal. It was a Marlin 336 30-30 lever action. And I got rid of my Winchester Model 94 because you know how that is. You can't really put the scope easily on top of that. You'd have to get a side mount. So I decided to get the Marlin instead. And I'm going to refinish it. And let me show you what I got so far. I have taken it apart, cleaned it a bit, and had the stock separated. I'll show you why I want to refinish it. And let me show you. Here's the stocks. See, she's definitely needs to be refinished. You can see this one definitely, I know I've been rubbing on and stuff. Got dark spots there, dark spots on there. It's probably some of this. It's got some scratches on it. Yeah, she definitely needs to be refinished. Some scratches there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use, let's see here. Not sure yet. Might use boiled linseed oil and just, I wanted like a satin to a matte finish. I might put a little bit of a true oil on it after that just to seal it better. Make it look good, but I still want it to be glossy, that's all. I'm just not sure how glossy true oil will be. And just the action itself. It's redone. I'm debating on whether to re-blue that or do a Duracoat or Cerakote. You can have these sprays that you can put on it now that does that. So I've had this all taken apart and the action, cleaned up the action, so I've got it all oiled up right now. And took the tube out here with a spring in it and cleaned the spring out and stuff. But obviously I have to take all that off again when I do the Duracoat. And we'll see. Hey folks, I sanded down those stalks for that 336 Marlin 30-30. Let me just show you what they look like. There's a fore-end. The thing I don't like sometimes is, you see how there's a lot lighter on that part of it. Then here's the buttstock. It's a little bit darker, so I'm gonna have to maybe put an extra coat on this one just to try and keep them as close to equal as I can. But you can see there's no scratches, no marks on that. It looks a lot better than it did before, that's for sure. And that one too had some edges on it right there. That's all smoothed out now. So we'll see what she looks like when she's done stained. All right, here's the stock. I'm getting ready to stain it. This is a stain. I just did stirred it up with a stick. It's pretty dark. I want it dark, and I want to have a satin finish on it. I do have a wax that I can put on it afterwards to cure it, keep it a little bit more weatherproof. But this is what it looks like before I get it all stained. I'll show you a video of it after. Got all the scratches and dents and everything on, a lot of them. They look pretty good. I got my first coat on there. You can see, pretty dark. I put the coat on, wait about 5 minutes, and then just wipe it down with a cloth. You can see the cloth right there. Now I'm gonna go over this with 600 grit sandpaper. It's a wet dry sandpaper. I go over it very lightly, sand it down again, and then put another coat on it. Okay, here it is after I've sanded it down with 600 grit paper. It is extremely smooth. Showing up a lot of grain in there and stuff. And the pieces over there, see how dark it is compared to that. I'll work on that one next. Well, here it is. Put that back on. I sanded down the white trim both here and here. It was all dirty. Somebody must have refinished this at one time and just stained over it or something. You couldn't even tell it was white. It looks good. Looks real good. It's very soft. And there's that part. Now I see on YouTube that people use this paste wax finish to put on a wax coat afterwards to help sort of seal it from the weather and stuff, but I see that people have been mixing a little bit of it with boiled linseed oil. I'm not sure why. I'm assuming just they're acting like it's a far better thing to do. So I'm going to do some research on that and see why they do that, and if it makes some sense, I'll go buy some boiled linseed oil to mix in with it to help with that finish. Getting ready to work on my rifle, doing the finish. I'll show you what I got going here so far. I've got this stuff by Duracoat. It's supposed to clean off all the grease and the oil and stuff off the gun. I'm going to go through that first, clean that all off. And I got some ropes hanging off at the woodshed inside here, and I'm going to hang up the pieces of the rifle, the action and the tube magazine, the lever and stuff like that. And get a good coat on it. Well, you're supposed to put it in light coats, probably 3 or 4 coats they say, just do it lightly. And then your last coat is supposed to be a decent coat. And I think it's every 15 minutes you put another coat on, you're able to put another coat on. So it's gonna be a process, but I waited for a warm day, sunny day, and today's the day, so I gotta get it done. Let me show you what I got. Here's the gun. Right there, the action tube. I got ropes right there already, so I can hang up. I'm going to tie these ropes in a loop and then hook a wire to the action and stuff so I don't have anything touching it. We'll go from there. Here it is. Got it hanging. It's been hanging for like 4 hours now, pieces and parts. Well, pretty good, I think. It stays that way, and I got some more smaller screws and stuff over there. It's the Duracoat. I don't know if it's going to work or not because there's a little red cap on the bottom that you're supposed to push down on, and it's supposed to like break a seal, I thought, but I pushed down and pushed down, and it goes down, but it just springs right back up. So I held it down as long as I could and shook it, hoping that would release some of that agent, but I don't know if it did or not. Gonna find out, but I like the color. Looks good. Really good, and all put together. Turned out really nice. Looks in good shape. Looks like it's pretty close to new. Good condition. Let's see how after a bullet finishes, we'll have to let it cure for a while. Turn this a little quick. Over to the other side. I finished that wood. Nice smooth. Duracoat finish looks really good. Actually turned out to be just the color I wanted it to. Well, that was a good project done. That makes me want to buy a couple more rifles and redo some more. It's a good thing to do over the winter time, that's for sure. I just had to wait for the weather to warm up enough to be able to spray it down. See how long that Duracoat lasts. You gotta, they say you can handle it within 4 hours, but and assemble your rifle again or whatever, but it takes like a month or so for it to completely cure. So I'm gonna see how long that takes. Again, like I said, there's a little red button that you stick on the bottom to open up the second canister inside to mix the two things, and it's like a hardener that's built into it. I don't know if that worked right or not, because what I see in other people's videos make a little snap sound, and it didn't do that on mine. So I don't know. We'll see if it worked out or not. I did try and get a hold of Duracoat and ask them, and you know, wasn't a lot of help. They said that, you know, it's not supposed to stay depressed and stuff, so I don't know. It didn't make any noise that I've seen on everybody else's videos, so I don't know if it worked or not, but I mean, it seems good alright so far. Only time will tell, I say, so we'll see. I have to go start looking for another gun to finish. But it's finally losing some snow, so I'll be getting some scouting stuff out here pretty soon. Thanks everybody for watching.
No idea.